I didn't say Battenberg. I said Bamburgh.
You said Battenberg because you said you didn't want a cake. Well, welcome back to the channels, folks. This evening we're at Bamburgh Castle, hoping to get sunset. I say we because I'm here with the rest of the F7.1 team. Steve's wandered at the back, Daniel's to my right, Paul is to my left, Martin is in front of me, as is Big D and Ginger Captures. At the minute I've got a lovely image set up. I've got this green algae in front of me, seaweed, patch of water, a little bit more of the beach, and Bamburgh Castle in the background. And I've got down low because I'm getting a lovely shadow of the castle in this bit of water here. And it's a cracking evening, and with a bit of luck it looks like the clouds are clearing to my right here, which might possibly light up the clouds and get a beautiful sunset a bit later on. At the minute it's coming up to 8:45, so sunset isn't for another hour at least. So I'm just going to wander about and see which composition is going to be best for that. Because at the minute the tide is actually coming in, so the more it comes in, obviously the further up the beach we're going to have to go. So I'll pop this one up and see what else we can come up with. Right, I can slow down a little bit now. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous filming in front of others because I've not done it before, so it's a bit of a steep learning curve for me to get used to having my mates around me, and we're all pretty much jokers, to be honest, always taking the mickey out of each other, spoiling each other's takes and having to do it again. Because I got Daniel right behind me and Paul in front, that's what I was worried, so I just speeded that up a little bit to get it out of the way quick. Anyway, I've moved away now. Steve's behind me, Darren's in front, the rest of the other lads are all down there. I'm down pretty low now, and I've got this lovely patch of green algae in front of me, again the rocks, and leading on to the castle, which I've got in the top left hand third. I'm still having to move out of the way. When I press the button I'm on, I think I've got an exposure time of about 1/10 of a second or so I'm on a 2-second timer, so I'm pressing the shutter button down and trying to get out of the way in them 2 seconds to get my shadow out of the frame altogether, which isn't too bad at the minute because I've just noticed now that I think my shadow is just out of frame so I can stay. So anyway, this is going to be a focus stacked image. I'm going to focus on the algae in front of me here, a bit further onto the rocks, and then on the castle itself, and blend those together in Photoshop. I was saying that the light is catching the algae lovely. There's some lovely patches where the sun is catching the algae and lighting that up with other patches in shadow, and it looks fairly nice. And the same goes for the rocks. As I said, the castle's in the top left hand third. I would like to incorporate a little bit more sky, but if I do that I'm going to lose the algae unless I turn and go into portrait mode, which I think I might do right now actually. Let's have a go at that, because I've got no polarizer on, because the polarizer would do absolutely no good at all where the position of the sun is, other than slow down the shutter speed, which at the minute really doesn't matter that much. So let's just position that and do it in a portrait orientation and get a bit more of that sky in, which, to be honest with you, I'm a job to see the back of the camera here because the sun's right on it. There we go, let's lift it up a little bit, so that's it. So the horizon is on the top third line, again with the castle in the left hand third. So let's just level that up, make sure that's okay. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. In actual fact, I can brighten that up a little bit because I've noticed the histogram is a little bit to the left. There we go, so I brought that up a couple of stops. well, a couple of thirds to be honest, not a couple of stops, a couple of thirds. So that's it. So focus on the foreground, 2-second timer, bang, got that one. Okay, now I'm going to focus again on the mid-ground and take that one. There we go. Right, and once more on the castle itself. That's it. Okay, that's that one. I'm just trying to find the best composition I can for sunset, because it is looking as if it's going to happen, but you never can be too sure. So I've come up a bit further up the beach now, and I've no longer got my camera in sun. In actual fact, the sun is actually dipping behind the cloud right now, so that allows me to not have to move about and keep my own shadow out of the frame. So anyway, we've got this patch of water here, which is getting some lovely reflections on the sky on, so I'm focusing on that first. And I shall go again, focus on the mid-ground and again the background of the castle, and blend them all together in Photoshop. So yeah, there's a couple of photographers down there, I'll just clone them out, it'll be easy enough. But yeah, it's turned out to be a lovely evening. I don't know whether we're going to get the colours in the sky as I was hoping for, because say the clouds are thickening up in the back, in the east there. East? West. The clouds are thickening up in the west. Be precise. Anyway, so let's take that and see how it goes. Well, it's getting a little bit darker now and the sun's dropped behind clouds, but I'm hanging it out here just for a bit because we've got some interesting colours in the sky and I'm just hoping they might develop. Yeah, there's some storm clouds to the left of the castle there, and I was hoping they might drift to the right a bit closer, but they're not. They're going the opposite way, which is a shame, because it'd be nice to have got the storm shadows, sorry, it'd be nice to get the rainstorm a bit closer to the castle, but unfortunately it's moving the wrong way, so I can't do that. But again, there is some interesting light just there by the castle now. And the sky behind you seems to be lighting up a trait to a degree. And so there is one or two gaps in the cloud where the sun's coming through and the clouds up there are a nice pinkish colour, just the bottom of them, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there's much going to develop too much, judging by what I can see on the horizon. But again, we got some lovely definition in the clouds there behind the castle now, so I'll just take that. Let's say if that pink that's on the left of the castle there, if that moves over a bit more to the left, that'd be great. So the sky there on the horizon, directly behind the castle, looks lovely. And so in all these I shall be focus stacking anyway, and in Photoshop or Lightroom. More than likely it will be Photoshop. As good as Lightroom's come on, I still prefer Photoshop, to be honest. always staying down low at the minute. Say I got these rocks directly in front of the lens, and I say in the middle of the ground and back onto the castle. Unfortunately, all the light's gone off the castle now. The sun has gone behind cloud completely now, so that's gone. But the sky above the castle is catching a few lovely pink hues. So yeah, I say it'll be a focus stacked image again with 3 shots. You know, foreground, midground and background. And what I'm going to have to do this time, as I've just noticed, is the sky's blown out, so I should take 2 and blend the sky, drop the exposure down and blend that in with the focus stack. Yeah, quite happy with that one. Now I've just turned the camera around to where the sun was coming from, and there's a building there which I assume is a lighthouse, or was to some degree. Anyway, what's drawn my attention to it is that you got 2 round windows either side of the building, and a green door in the middle, and it looks like it's a face. It looks like the two windows of the eyes, and the door is the mouth, and just a fun shot, so I thought I'd take that. Now I bracketed that one, a 5 exposure bracket for that, because I say you've got a bright sky as far as the camera's concerned, and the rest of the image is in shadow, so hence the reason for bracketing. Well, this one's all about the sky. There's some lovely textures in the sky back there. Now I'm going to take a 30-second exposure to smooth out the water, and I'll take another image at a faster rate to freeze the sky, because I just like the textures of the sky in there. But it's lovely, but there's no light on the light, it's all gone. The light's faded now, and I think we've had the best of what's to offer for today. So I'm going to call it there, and if you like what you've seen, give us a like and perhaps consider subscribing. Until then, catch you next time. Bye for now.